All right. Hi, Jesse. Thank you so much for being here and doing this video interview with me. I really appreciate it. Appreciate your time and you. Love you.
Thank you.
Okay. So, the first question I'd love to ask you is what was your biggest struggle before you decided to do the Fear to Fierce program?
I think my biggest struggle was trusting myself and knowing that my story was good enough, or believing that my story was good enough to move forward and to reach out to people, that I was good enough to help them. And that was my struggle.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Thank you for sharing. I think a lot of people share that struggle.
Yeah.
And why did you choose to pursue Christina's coaching?
Well, I personally just know Christina, and I trust her. Um, I see everything that she posts online, and it just really just kind of resonates with me. And it just before even doing her program, like just her posts and stuff just made me feel like powerful. And I'm like, oh man, I want more of that. If I could have some personal time with Christina, that would just be amazing. And it was.
Hey, thank you. Okay, so what kinds of results did you see or what kinds of shifts? And then tell me about that. Tell me about the first moment you started seeing them or, what those results were for you, what those shifts were. If you could tell me a little bit about that.
Okay. The biggest shift was when I had a conversation with a potential client, and he was interested in my program, and I took what Christina said to me during one of our talks through the program, and she pretty much just laid it out. You have to hold a space for them. And even though they think, oh, this is might be too expensive for me to be a part of your program, you have to hold this space for them and help them to believe in themselves that they can do this and that they're worth investing in themselves. And I remember being so afraid talking to this client, and he was like, oh, your program's that much? And I said, yes, it is. And I remember Christina, I just felt like Christina was there. Like, you just go, Jessica. You just be proud of what you have to offer. And I was, and I said, yes, it is that much. And you are worth investing in yourself. And it was in that moment when I realized holding that future potential client, holding that space for them was so important, to get them to believe in themselves. And I feel like that's what Christina does. Like, that's what Christina did for me. Is she just 100%, she believed in me, and it made me believe in myself. And it was just amazing. And I did sign that client, and it was a high paying client. And I was just like, wow, I felt like I could just keep going from there, and I have.
Amazing. And how did your client do? Did he feel like, oh my gosh, that was a waste of money? Or did he feel like, wow, she was right? How did that go?
He was like, wow. He goes, this is like accountability and things that I never thought that I needed. And it changed his life, not only physically, but like mentally. It made him feel invincible at work, and made him feel like that he could keep climbing up the ladder to succeed in higher roles at work. And then he not only he lost like 20 pounds,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just, he felt better, had more energy, and he said it was probably one of the best investments he's ever done for himself. And he was so thankful.
I love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. One of the things that I love about that is as you stretch yourself as a coach, that was a stretch for you to stretch into that new level of investments. And for you to stretch that way allowed him to be stretched and to show up for himself as you were showing up for yourself. And I think that's just this beautiful parallel between you're growing as a coach, and then you're also as you grow, you actually are helping someone else to grow parallel to you. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
that's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. So, how has your life benefited after the program, or how has it helped you overcome any struggles or fears or blocks?
The program really helped me. And I feel like Christina really helped me just to trust myself and realize that it's okay to be me.
Mm,
I know one of the best things that she says, it's you just be unapologetically yourself,
yeah,
and that's good enough to
yeah,
be yourself.
yeah.
And just taking hold of that has really just helped me continue to move forward and not expect perfection, but
Mm,
expect progress. and
mm,
and that's what I've been doing, and it has worked wonders for me. I've been able to work with more clients after that one potential, and I really just I know I owe it to Christina and what she has brought out of me through that program.
beautiful. Thank you so much. And how has your life changed since before you started working with me until now? Especially maybe in your as your health coaching business is revving up, and with you were working full time as a teacher when I started working with you. So tell me a little bit about where you're at in your business now.
Well, I have like all these dreams that I'm starting to put into practice. I'm actually in the middle of talking with the superintendent at a school and working with her to create a specific program for teachers in the school district. I'm also going to be speaking with Baptist Medical Center and talk about having some talks there, and to be able to speak with doctors and work with doctors and their patients like together.
Mm,
um, I think it's just opened this doorway for my life, and that I feel like I don't have to look back anymore. Like I feel like I can keep going, and I'm just continuing to move forward. I think that's the best thing that has happened is I'm moving forward. I'm not staying still, and I'm not going backwards, but I'm going forward.
I love it. I love it. Well, I'm so proud of you. I love what you're doing. You've been able to leave the classroom to pursue something that you are so passionate about and love, and you're figuring it out as a mom, and getting some care for your kids so that you can focus. And I just love seeing you grow and blossom, and I know this year still has lots of amazing things in store for you. So thank you for that. I'm excited for you, and I'm blessed and honored to have been a part of that, a small part of that journey and helping you to come alive. So, last question here for you. Would you recommend this program to anyone else, and why?
I would absolutely recommend this program to anyone that feels like they're not good enough, anyone that feels like they they can't move forward. I would recommend this to anyone that just feels stuck and you're like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. And
Mm,
so I would highly recommend this program to
mm,
just to anyone that wants to move forward in their program. And
thank you.
I'm sorry, not their program. I would recommend this to anybody that wants to move forward in their business.
Thank you. And just as a separate line there so that he can use that in the other video, it's just like for in general, I'm going to ask you the same thing, but just instead of specifically for the program, I'm just going to say coaching with Christina. Just
Okay.
last question. Okay. So, Jesse, would you recommend working with me, with Christina, with soul coaching to anyone, and why?
I would highly recommend anyone working with soul coaching, specifically, Christina, and because she holds this space for you that you didn't know was possible or you didn't know that was there, and she believes in you, and she sees something in you
Mm.
that you didn't realize was there, and she has this ability to pull that out, things that maybe you've struggled with your whole life. I know with me is just fear of not feeling like I'm good enough, and Christina was able to pull that out and transform it into me feeling fierce and amazing. And so yes, you need to be coached by Christina.
Mm. Thank you, girl. That's gonna make me cry. I appreciate it so much.
So true. It really is.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And that's it. So those are his questions, and I'm excited to see what he puts together. So thank you so much for taking the time to do this. And by the way, like that is perfect background for videos. Like it's so cute. Your little thing back there. It's got great lighting. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
So just set yourself up a little thingy right there and do some live videos. Yeah, it's a good spot. All right, girly. Well, thank you. I guess if you want us to come over, I don't have anything going on tomorrow. And if not, then I'll see you on Friday.
Okay.
So just shoot me a message later or whatever.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.